It was a dark and stormy night when I decided to take a shortcut through the woods. The rain was pouring down in torrents, making the path slick and treacherous beneath my feet. I pulled my jacket tighter around me, attempting to shield myself from the icy raindrops that seemed determined to find their way through to my skin. As I walked deeper into the forest, the towering trees swayed menacingly in the harsh winds, their long branches scraping against one another like skeletal fingers. The forest was thick and dense, and the further I ventured, the more I felt like I was being watched. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself it was just the storm playing tricks on my mind. But then I heard it, a strange, soft whispering that seemed to be carried on the wind. It was faint, almost imperceptible, but it was there. It was like the rustling of leaves, but with an eerie rhythm and melody, like a lullaby that you would not want to fall asleep to. Suddenly, through the thick veil of rain, I saw a figure. It was far in the distance, barely visible, but unmistakably there. A woman draped in a white dress that glowed faintly in the stormy darkness. Her figure was ethereal, almost ghostly, and she seemed to float rather than walk. She turned towards me and beckoned, her translucent hand reaching out to me. I was terrified. But there was something about her, another worldly allure that I couldn't resist. I followed her, my heart pounding in my chest as she led me deeper into the woods. We arrived at an old, abandoned cabin, its wooden planks rotting and covered in moss. She gestured towards the door, and as I pushed it open, the rusty hinges creaked eerily. Inside, the cabin was damp and musty, and in the center of the single room, there was an old wooden table. On it, there lay a diary, its pages yellowed with age. As I opened it, I found the tragic story of a young woman who had died in those woods many years ago. She was lost, unable to find her way back home, and eventually succumbed to the harsh elements. As I read her final entries, the whispering wind outside seemed to carry her desperate pleas for help. The ghostly woman was gone, leaving me alone in the eerie cabin with the remnants of a life that had ended too soon. I left the cabin and hurried out of the woods, the whispering wind and the woman's pale figure forever etched in my memory. The forest, once a mere shortcut, now held a tragic secret that sent chills down my spine. I never went back to those woods again.